Okay, so this time let's go ahead and create the bomb. So what I've done is very quickly model a bomb. And when I say model a bomb, it's just a sphere with a cylinder in it. And let's get that to spawn. So I'm going to go back to my blueprints folder, right click and create a blueprints class of type actor, which will be a bomb underscore BP. Let's open that up and let's drag our mesh inside. So best thing to always do at this point is to find your blueprint, drag into the level so we can get a sense of scale. Like for example, we know that scale is massive. So maybe let's go 0.5 and see if that looks comparative. Touch smaller maybe, 0.4. Now in the game it has a big red decal on it, which this doesn't have, to make it sort of stand out a bit more, which kind of sucks. But what I'm going to do is just quickly add a light on it because it's quite shiny, so hopefully that'll make a little bit of difference. Cool. Now, in a similar way to how our fruit spawns, we are going to want it to launch. So when it's spawned, we're going to want to... Why don't we just duplicate this? Should just duplicate this. Ah, well. So I'm going to grab my... why is that not wired up? After 8 seconds, destroy this off. We'll just... Why is that not wired up? Anyway, just copy and paste these and put them on my bomb over here, like so. Hit compile. It's going to see we've got errors. Well, that's going to be that part, and that's fine. What else do we need? Let's go back to our lime. Yeah, we'll copy those as well for now. So that should be all right for now. When it cuts, destroy component, we want to lose a life or check health. Check health. We're also going to spawn a particle system. String. Spawn particle. But, you know, we'll come across and do those in a minute. Yeah, let's just get it spawning first. So I'm going to go back to my spawner, and I've got this one for my lime and for my other one. And let's go ahead and stick this over here. What I'm going to do, though, is I don't initially want the bomb. Maybe we want the place to have a few seconds before it starts getting real. For the sake of test, that's going to be a whole 2 seconds. And then the bomb's only going to spawn, I don't know, every 2.8, for example. And let's rename that to spawn bomb. Spawn bomb. Hit compile. Cool. And let's change this to our bomb. Bomb. And last but not least, bum. That's going to break our launchers, so we'll have to delete those and rewire them up. Apologies about my child. Launch. Okay, and let's give this a test at this point. Make sure the spawns are born. Hey, it's working. It's not launching though, because I got physics on it. That's why. So let's go back to our bomb. Let's also make that a whole lot smaller. Oops, that's intensity. I meant radius. And let's make sure our bomb has got simulate physics on it. And let's go. 1, 2, and bomb. Hey, there it is. Definitely needs that red X on it and maybe a fuse. Oh, it's also accepting decals. So let's quickly fix that. So with my bomb selected, I'm going to quickly search for decal. And that'll do. So let's go to our player controller. Next, our player input. And in a similar way, like we've done, if this cast has failed, then let's cast to bomb. Let's check, see if it's the bomb that we're overlapping with. And is it valid? Then if it's valid, all we're going to do this time is we're going to do the cut command. Okay, so let's go back to our bomb. Let's see what happens when we cut. When we cut, if it's valid, destroy the component. Well, before we even destroy the component, we need to do these other things. So let's spawn a particle system. Don't have a particle system for now. Let's just quickly create a template one. Thinking, yeah, whatever, that'll do. Explosion. There used to be a really nice one in the in start content. There's a nice particle system in start content, but I don't have start content on in this project. So this is just gonna have to do for now. Add a Niagara system. Make sure that Niagara system is the one that we want it to be. Explosion, it is, cool. Let's put it in front of our bomb. Is it that way? Sure, let's do that. Make sure it's set to not auto activate. Let's also stick a do once on this. Do once. Because what we're actually going to do is, first thing we want to do is activate this. Activate this explosion. Then we want to make the bomb hidden. Set visibility. So we're going to set that to be invisible. Cool. Okay, let's check that. 1, 2, look for a bomb. Ah! Well, I think it worked because the spotlight was there. Stop hitting things. I'm spawning too much stuff to fully test the bomb. So I'm not seeing that particle system. It seems to be just hiding. Well, just for a few more minutes, okay, buddy? Let's quickly check what's happening with this particle system. We're activating it. Let's try it with burst. See if it works with burst. Okay, let's test that. Let's put that other bomb back. Let's see if it works any better now. Nah, not really. You know what? I'm just gonna put it as that for now. I don't want to spend ages trying to get that particle system working properly. Because we've got other things to do. So let's do the health check. Let's go to our player and let's give it some health points. Going to create a new variable called health, which will be an integer, and it'll have a, say, default value of 2. And when we cut this, what we're going to do is we're going to do it in here. We're going to get health, and we're going to -1 or decrement, and then we're going to ask the question: is this equal or less than 0? If it's true, then we're going to game over. However, if it's false, I'm pretty much going to do nothing. So let's just open level if the health is 0. I'm also just going to give my bomb a little bit more up force, 1.8. The thing is, they're also spawning on the same, like, oh, interesting. Okay. I think I need to put a do once and delay on that. Yeah, they're also spawning at the same depth, whereas in the game, because it's more 2D. Is it 2D? I don't know if it's 2D. There's a bit more depth on it, so maybe we should put some depth on it too. But let's not worry about that for now. Let's just quickly check this. So what I'm going to do to stop it firing so quickly is I'm going to do a sequence with a do once and a delay. A second. So that's going to check the health, open the level. Shall we quickly add a UI? Create a new folder. UI. User interface, widget blueprint. We'll just call it HUD for now, or HID. Canvas panel. Add one of those in. Add a text in. Not text, it can just be big ol' X for now. It can be that big. And we'll set that to 1. Duplicate it. I'm just going to do this quickly. Duplicate it and put it there. So 3 strikes and you're out. 1, 2, 3. I'll make sure your tick is variable for each of them. Cool. So what's going to be the best way to do this? Let's create a custom event on it. Remove health. We'll just call it remove health 1. Remove health 2 and remove health 3. Well, I guess 3 would be dead. Cool. And then if it's remove health once, what we'll do is we'll get this and can we destroy in a widget? Can we remove? What can we do to a text? We can just take it to blank. Set text. There you go. We'll do that. Alright, let's hit compile on that. Add it to our game, test it out, and begin play. Let's just create a widget, which we call hid. And then let's add this to the viewport. Add to viewport. Give it a quick touch, make sure that appears. It does. Let's go down here. Instead of doing this, I'm actually going to change it to a switch. 1, 2, 3. So, if health by default equals 2, then we'll do nothing because that's what it is by default. If it equals 1, then let's speak to our widget. So I'm just going to promote this to a variable. Call it widget ref. And then come back down here. And gonna get it. And then we're going to set school. What was that event called? It was called remove health. This video is getting a bit long in the tooth. Remove health. 1. Let's just test that. Just test it, because that's the process, really, the entire game. Okay, gives a bomb. And pew, cool. Remove the health. Won't do anything for the others. So next time we will remove health again. Remove health. Oops, remove health 2. Yes, health. Oh, come on, John. Remove health 2. That'll be that one. Yeah. Cool. Remove health 2. And then, you know, let's just quickly take health up to 3. So in that situation, because we need the extra one. So move you to you. Move you to you. Bring you down here. And you know what? We'll just do that for the sake of test. And there we go. The bomb system is sort of set up, very basic, sort of quite rudimentary, but it works. Bombs now spawn in. We can destroy it. It destroys the health by speaking to the HUD, removing one of the icons. Well, it doesn't actually remove it. It just basically sets it to be nothing. And yeah, there we go. That's done. Apologies if you could hear my child in the background for that one. At this point, I don't know if I'm going to do anything else to this game. I don't know. I might polish it up a little bit more. It's been quite fun making it. Hopefully, you've learned a couple of things as we've been going. And yeah, cheers for watching and sticking through.